Hi, people. This is Mommy G again. Mommy G is back. And this time around, I would like us to reflect on this idea of young people getting married. Because I've realized that nowadays, many more young people are getting married than before. Well, somebody will say in yesteryears, people used to get married, especially young men, at the age of 18, 20, 21. But now we consider that as getting married too early. Even at 25, especially for the men, it's still early. What's the difference? The difference is that um, people or young men got mature faster in our days than the young men of today. In the days of our parents, so to say, a young man at 21 was fully mature, fully responsible, had a source of income, had a control of his emotions and reasoning, and he could marry and make things work. But now we see young men, even at the age of 25, even up to 30, they're still not mature enough to handle the pressures of marriage and family life. And one reason for this, I think, is that the young people of today think more or approach marriage more with their hearts instead of with their hearts and heads, which means they rely more on their emotions than on their thinking. The two should go together. Why am I saying this? Because now it's more rampant to see young people who get married and within 1 or 2 years, things are falling apart. Either they are fighting and quarreling every day, either the man is cheating and sometimes the woman, either they are separated, either, at the end they are divorced, only within a few years of marriage, and which is not good. I keep saying that marriage is meant to make you happier, make people happier than being single. And as I say, two is better than one. And if you cannot be happy in your marriage, you cannot make your marriage work, then there's no point. You're defeating the whole purpose. So you need to take your time, think things through before you get married. This is a word of advice to the young people, And for one thing, young people today are very impatient. They are not as patient as we were, or we are, or as our parents were. They easily get frustrated. They easily, given to negative emotions. You hear them saying all the time, "I'm stressed. He's stressing me, or she's stressing me," and then problems begin to come in. And another point, I want to raise is the fact that many young people today, they don't communicate with each other or one another. And when I say communicate here, it means, speaking out, talking about your emotions, whether positive or negative ones. Say the things that you like, things you don't like, things that your spouse does that hurts you, or because if you just keep quiet, the person will will keep doing the same thing over and over and over, you know. So you need to communicate and say, look, I don't like this or I don't like that. And any sensible person who wants that relationship to work will certainly desist from things that would hurt the other person. Another point is, young people today find it difficult to forgive. I don't know why. Forgiveness is the key. Because if you don't forgive, how are you going to move on? How are you going to continue in that same relationship? Somebody hurts you. Let me say the husband is hurt. And instead of talking things out, communicating and forgiving, forgiving their wife, you stay angry. You're not eating at home. You are not talking to your partner. You are, going out, spending, having late nights. Sooner or later, you start, having extra marital affairs, which is not correct. It doesn't serve any purpose. And for the wife, when the husband hurts you, probably you will not cook for him. You don't care about the cooking, about washing and cleaning, taking care of his personal needs. You don't talk to him. You refuse him his sex. Let me put it bluntly, in bed. You sleep back in each other. All these things I want to say should be outdated. As far as I'm concerned, they're outdated because they don't serve any purpose. How can you be staying with somebody, your husband or your wife, in the same house, you're not talking to each other for days, for weeks, for months? You're not having any sexual or emotional relationship. You're backing each other in bed, or you're sleeping in separate rooms. Why? Then how do you make up? How do you forgive one another? So all of these mistakes that people were making people of old were making, let me put it the other way around, should be something people should learn from. Don't keep repeating, the same mistakes that people made and have negative results and think that you will have positive results. No, you have to learn from this mistake and know that, any problem can be solved if you put your mind to it. As the Bible says, don't let the sun go down on your anger. So any issues within the day, talk about it in the evening and you go to bed happy and you forgive and you forget and things, will go will continue on a better foot, so to say. So I just want to say the young people should make a deliberate effort about maintaining their marriage. They should be intentional. Don't give it to chance. Okay, I'm married and that is it, and I expect that things will just work on their own. No, you have to work to make the marriage work, if I can put it that way. You should do things that will make you prosper, will make things work, instead of just leaving things to chance, and at the end of the day there are cracks, and very soon the walls will crumble and everybody will be hurt in one way or the other. Not only the couple but the children and all of that. We all know that. So my dear young people, my dear children, be intentional about making your marriage work. Thank you for listening today to these episodes, and I hope you have learned something. I hope it will help somebody. So as I always say, check sense. What we are doing, is it going to help? Is it going to build bridges, or is it going to build walls, bridges to peace and love and understanding? Was it going to build walls of separation and anger and divorce and fighting and quarreling, all of that? So check sense, make things work. It's possible. There are some who have tried and it's working and they're enjoying their marriages. Why not you? So check sense and make your marriage work. Thank you. See you in the next video. Why don't you share? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you like? So that other people too will get one or two things from this little discussion. Bye.